Hello, Matt Buff here with The Buff Show. Good to see you on the American Adversaries Radio Network. Unlike a lot of states, I am ready to give you the full open on The Buff Show. In Florida, the economy has been ravaged by the fear of the China virus. Governor DeSantis came out this week and did a soft opening for Monday, May 4th. Well, I hope your Vudu and Amazon accounts are active because no movie theaters will be open anytime soon. Of course, Hollywood puts out a lot of crap movies anyway, so I'm not one to go to the movies much. But even in the CDC recommendations, they had theaters opening in phase 1, and I think they should be open. Who doesn't miss paying $45 for popcorn and a drink? That's freedom, baby. Now, I do love going to restaurants, and a 25% capacity requirement will be tough to deal with for the consumer and the worker. Our family alone is 5 people, so a restaurant with a 50 seating capacity can take our family in and maybe one other. Better call in the morning for those reservations. Now, of course, outdoor seating is available. That'll be fun when it's 94 degrees outside. Drink that beer fast. Now, online, some people love giving me crap about wanting to go places. Strange, right? They say, what if you bring the virus home to your kids? What if a child of yours dies from contact with you? First of all, the kids are usually busy with games or something when I get home, and I barely get a hello. Secondly, I do not feed into ridiculous hypotheticals. That scenario isn't even happening anywhere. Kids have a really strong immunity to this because, wait for it, they have strong immune systems. For everyone, being outside and moving about causes stronger immune systems, whereas staying inside all the time weakens it. The stay-at-home orders can cause more long-term damage to people. That's why the herd immunity in January worked. That was before the media freaked everyone out. You can see the USC study on that one. Even now, there's more than a 98% recovery rate from the China virus, so it's mostly non-lethal for everyone who comes into contact with it. If you're very old and overweight with underlying conditions, this could be very bad for you, but not for kids and people under 60. There are risks in life, and you can hide from them if you want to, but that is not a choice you can make for me. Swim a few laps, you'll be fine. This is not the movie Outbreak. This is real life. I was watching the movie I Am Legend, back when Will Smith made good movies, and the plot of the movie showed a 98% death rate. Well, it turns you into a zombie, and a 2% sickness but recovery rate. Now, in real life, the virus has a 99% recovery rate, including hospitalizations, but people are being turned into zombies. I mean, how much shows can you really watch on Netflix? Just this week, there is more craziness. A man at a rally with a legal concealed carry permit was arrested for carrying a gun while a rapist was let out of prison. And in less than 72 hours, that guy was arrested again for what? You guessed it, attempted rape. A dog groomer was arrested. A salon owner was fined. Their crime? Opening their business. Another murderer was let out and committed, guess what? Murder. The comfort ship in New York sailed away because it wasn't needed, and $17 million of temporary hospitals in Houston didn't see one patient. Schools are still closed, and in our county, driver's ed went virtual. Yeah, that'll make us safe. A new driver out there on the road who learned how to drive through a video game. The Grand Theft Auto video game has nothing on our future. Social distancing while driving or walking on the sidewalk while these kids hit the road is my recommendation. Finally, it's true. UV lighting has been injected into patients to kill viruses for years now. If you drink Clorox, you're about as dumb as the kid who eat Tide Pods. Speaking of dumb people, Joe Biden supporters overwhelmingly have the stay-at-home order message on their social photos. Yes, please stay at home until November 4th. Then you can come out for four more years of President Trump. Biden won't mind. He doesn't want the job anyway. And that's the open. Today I'm in good spirits. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm
Yes,
really excited that Monday is a soft opening. Apparently, the virus only hits small businesses because the big box stores are still open. So there you go. I'm joined today by David Leavitt from Refresh Computers in Longwood. Glad to have you on the show, man. It's really good to see you again. We met the first time at the rally, the first reopened Florida rally. So now it's good to get you in studio here. So how's it going in Refresh Computer World?
Oh, it's going very well. As a matter of fact, well, first let me say thank you for having me here. It's quite an honor. And
Thank you very much.
And I really appreciate being on your show. The people sometimes accuse me of trying to promote my business during the crisis, and which is totally not true. My business is actually doing probably 70% better than the same time last year.
Well, that is a very unselfish move you're doing then, because like I said at the beginning, I've seen you at the Reopen Florida rallies, yet people being at home benefits your business, and you're still out there on the front line saying, hey, let's reopen businesses here.
Well, absolutely. I'm for freedom for everybody. So, if you want your freedom, great. If you don't want your freedom, well, that's part of freedom. You go off on your own and do your own little thing. Just leave us freedom-loving people alone. So, yeah, I'm actively helping small businesses in my county, and some in Orange County actually as well, my county being Seminole County. Open. I've helped hair salons, nail salons. They're open right now, and I'm not afraid. I'm in fact proud. That
talk more about that. Tell some stories about maybe specific people without saying their names.
Yeah,
like what they're going through and how you're helping them. When you say helping them, what do you mean? I mean, because they might face citations or fines or something like that.
Exactly.
So
well,
how are you helping them?
Well, the first thing I do is make sure they understand I'm not an attorney, so I get the legal thing out of the way. Okay?
Yes.
And so this is just a business-to-business interaction. And it's from one business owner to another business owner. So it's not really business to business in a monetary fashion. It's more in transferring of knowledge. So what I've been advising these business owners of, which I can tell you not one of them were aware of, that there never was an order by the governor to close any business. And I find it ironic that during DeSantis's Reopen Florida speech that he admitted that. It's the first time he actually spoke out. Look, folks, I'm not requiring any business to close. We never said your business had to close. He said that. I've been telling business owners this for weeks.
Yes, and at the same time, he was saying, I never told churches to close. He said that. I never told churches to close.
And so right after that, if you tune into your local county update, so right after DeSantis's update,
that's a real treat, by the way.
Well, you'll hear every, I would venture to say you would hear every county update. One of the first things they give in their updates now is, we never told you had to close. They did it in Seminole County. They did it in Orange County. That's one of the first things. So they're getting their talking points, of course, from the top.
When they have to, and that's the way it should be.
It should be. But these people are hoodwinked into believing they had to close.
Now, where they get them in the citations is the social distancing. That's where they get them. So
the order did state that your customers had to maintain a 6-foot social distancing. So which in effect prevented a lot of businesses from doing business. So that's where the hair salons and the nail salons and businesses like in gyms, they had a hard time even opening anyway, because you can't wait on your customer. A Publix cashier can wait on 100 customers in an hour,
right?
But a hair salon person can't wait on one customer in an hour and a half.
Well, the virus doesn't hit Publix and Walmart.
Oh, no, it never hits the big stores. It only hits small businesses.
Fear is a very powerful tool to control the masses, and that is what's happening right now.
Oh, definitely.
Now, David, I'd like you to stick around for more segments. Is that okay?
That's absolutely okay.
Because coming up, we have a very special interview with some healthcare workers, but they're not here. We actually wanted to protect their privacy and not get them in trouble. So they sent in a bunch of responses. You're going to love that. And also, we're going to have the big face mask debate coming up on the Buff Show. We are here in the Appeals Law Group studio, and, we were talking about the crimes that people didn't know were crimes and all kinds of weird things like dog groomers. Yeah. I mean, when did they have to deal with this stuff? If you need an appeal, you got to go with Hal Scott Magaro. Visit appealslawgroup.com. And, of course, the American Adversary AmericanAdversaries.com is where you find this show and the night show, Sunday through Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Visit AmericanAdversaries.com, click on the YouTube link, and like and subscribe the show. We will be back. You stay smart out there.